Good morning, caregivers, and welcome to Senior Life Journeys Let's Talk Dementia, presenting What's Going On with Mama. Today we're in the kitchen, and I'm glad you joined me. Today's episode is brought to you by Little Giant Tax over on Black Street. Their address is 373 East Black Street. You can call them at 803-325-1444. And you need to got to get those taxes done. Honey, March 15th is going to be here for you know it. Melinda Rushing. I'll be going to see her tomorrow to pick up my return, so check her out. Hi, Martha. I'm glad that you're here today. You're number one. Of course, you knew that, didn't you? Well, today we're in the kitchen. I always want to bring you a recipe. Well, it's something that we like at our house, and it's always going to be something easy to cook, something you can get prepared very quickly because you're busy. Whether you're caregiving or not, you're busy, right? I don't like to spend tons of time in the kitchen. I like to cook, but I like to get things done. So today we're going to cook a recipe that I came up with, 20 years ago, and I have made this a gazillion times. That's a whole bunch of zeros in that number. And today what we're going to make are mini quiche. Now we know that folks with dementia do well if they eat bite-sized finger foods. So today we're going to fix these quiche in this little bitty muffin tin, right? So let's get started on that. So we're going to start here, see if I can get organized, with 6 eggs. But you know you can take 1 egg. It's still doing it, y'all. That medicine's going to kick in one day and I'm going to quit all that noise. You can take 1 egg and make it your cracking egg. And you will be surprised how many eggs you can crack with that 1 egg before that cracking egg cracks. So I've got 2 done. Here comes the 3rd one. I think that's just incredible. You would think it would crack very quickly, but I don't know why, but it doesn't. That's 4, I'll do a little bit more there. 5, this is my 6th one. 6, I did 5 eggs. One day I was bored, I guess, and I counted, and I had a dozen eggs done without cracking my cracking egg. I just dropped a piece of shell. Now, you know I hardly ever do that. Wouldn't you know I'd do it for your benefit? Okay, so we've got 6 eggs in there, and we're going to whisk them up. Let's get that going here. Just get them broken up good. This is the hardest recipe. Oh my word, you'll just be exhausted when you get done. No, you won't. I don't do anything hard in the kitchen. Everything's nice and simple. To that, we're going to add a 1.5 cups of, this is Mexican blend cheese. You can use whatever cheese you like. I've made it and put Gruyere and lots of different cheeses. Yeah, let's just put the rest of it. Real scientific here. Stir that in. Don't waste any of it. I do like cheese, don't you? For a while I didn't eat cheese because the doctor thought it was causing migraines. Boy, that was something to pray about. Oh, please, Lord, don't let me be allergic to cheese. That's not fun. Let's see, got my recipe here. I forget how much milk. 3/4 cup of whatever milk you like. In our house, we don't use cow's milk because my husband's allergic to it. This is almond milk, 30 calories a serving. I don't care what you use. You can use half and half if you're doing keto diet, half and half or whatever. Stir that up there. I just realized I forgot to get something. Don't go anywhere. I got to reach right here. Oh my goodness, there it is. I tried to remember to get everything out before you joined me this morning and I forgot. You can make this quiche as bacon quiche, or sausage quiche, or hamburger quiche, or broccoli. You can take broccoli, put it in your Vitamix, break it up really small, stir broccoli in here. My husband will frown if you do that. But it's an excellent way to get vegetables into your day. But I'm going to do bacon because I'm lazy. And I told you I do this the easiest way I know how to do. And these are just bacon bits I bought at Aldi. Okay, here, this is so hard. Oh yeah, I'm exhausted. So you put that in there. And then we're going to put about a 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoon of salt. Yep, that looks good. Rocket science I got going. I cook with the Rock Hill Civitan Club, and I was working with Miss Jennifer Walker, and she said she could never cook in the kitchen with me because I was measuring everything. But we were cooking for 55 people. It was just a little bit different. When I'm in my kitchen, I really don't measure everything. But for your benefit, maybe I will. Let's shake that off of there because we're all stirred up. And there you got it mixed up. Excellent stuff. Now, like I said, you can do hamburger or sausage. You got to cook that in advance, and you're busy, right? I don't do that. I also don't eat meat in my house besides a little bit of bacon here and there. You can buy veggie crumbles. They sell them over in the health food section of your local grocery store in the freezer. Veggie crumbles, they're made from soy product and they're already cooked. You could just dump those right in there and da-da, you got it done. I love easy. Let's take that muffin tin and spray it really, really thoroughly. If you've got the wrapping papers you could put in there, that's fine. If you use the wrappers that go down in there, like the cupcake things, make sure you take them off before you hand that food to your folk with dementia, because they are probably not going to be able to figure out how to get it off themselves. Let's throw that over here. So now I'm going to take this, I think I'll put a little bit of it in a cup here, because these are little bitty muffin tins. I don't know what noise I got going on in the background, but I'm hearing all kinds of stuff. Do you guys hear it? My husband's in control of whatever it is, and I'm gonna have to go over there and kill him, I reckon. So we're just gonna pour these about 3/4 of the way full. I preheated my oven to 350 degrees earlier, and it is sitting dead on ready, or red on daddy. I don't know, how do you say that? And we're gonna throw these in there. Now we've mixed up way more than it's gonna fit in these 12 muffin tins. You could decide to go ahead and cook these and fix another pan of them later. Or if you wanna make with something, let's go ahead and put it in the oven. Oh yes, set the timer here for about 15 minutes. And at 15 minutes you wanna take a, start saying a Q-tip. Don't take a Q-tip, a toothpick, and check and make sure your eggs are done. I'm not gonna pour the rest of that into muffin tins because I wanted to show you another product that I really like, parchment paper. You guys use parchment paper? Oh, I got introduced to it. Here comes noise. I got introduced to it through television, I think, and decided to try it. It is your friend. Absolutely. Parchment paper, you can line anything that you're going to put in the oven with parchment paper. Even if you're doing a liquid like we're going to do today, just line your pan very thoroughly. If it's a big pan, you may have to layer it so we don't get seepage underneath. But this pan is what I'm going to put the remainder of that in. So push that parchment paper down in there. Now if I let go, parchment paper pops back up. So I take this, and I've got some clips here, and I we'll just clip it in place. Now it's ready for me to pour that in there. I don't have to spray the pan because the parchment paper will do that for me. So there you go. Take those clips off. Be sure you wash them because now they've got raw egg on them. And look there, we've got parchment paper lined in our pan, and that's ready to go. When it's done, you can pick that whole thing right up. Then you know what you don't have to do? You don't have to scrub the pan. Is that not heavenly or what? If you have a whole bunch of extra parchment paper around the edge, just trim some of that off. Throw that in the oven. Now that little one is going to take a little bit longer to cook because it is thicker. And there you go. You've got supper ready for tonight. You can cook these and they heat up in the microwave just wonderful. Is that good news or what? I personally think it's fabulous news. All right, we have prizes to give away. The first prize is a coupon for free Bird's Eye Veggie Made Meal valued at $6.99. That is what we made last week. You guys remember? Well, I have a coupon for a free Bird's Eye Veggie Made Meal. And the first person to write in with the brand name of the oil I recommended for runny nose issues will be the winner. So you write in, the very first person who pops up and tells me that it's called something, something. It might have started with a D. Okay, there's you a hint. The first person to put the name, either the name of the oil or the brand, I'll take either one, will win that Bird's Eye Veggie Made Meal. I was about to forget. I've got 4 prizes today. I got to remember to do those. So the next thing I want to make for you is dessert. Now, we don't do a lot of dessert in our house. I wish we could have dessert every single meal. I do peanut butter and apples for dessert, and my husband complains, are we eating more apples? I'm like, you eat the old apples and shut up. But this I've already made for you, and we're going to pretend that I haven't. Y'all got imagination? Okay, so we're going to start with 1 cup. Let me make sure I'm telling you right, because I always just make this without measuring, but last night I made it and measured so I could tell you. 1 cup of your favorite peanut butter. Now I used all natural crunchy. I like crunchy. That's what I use, is all natural crunchy. 1 cup. And so we're going to put 1 cup, y'all pretend, of peanut butter down in here. Then we're gonna put 1.5 cups of oats. Now at my house, I always use old-fashioned oats. I never use quick cook oats for anything. Whatever you've got, I don't really care. 1.5 cups you're gonna dump in there. And then we're gonna add 1/2 cup of sugar. I don't use white sugar. I use pure cane sugar or turbinado sugar, whatever you prefer, 1/2 cup of sugar. Now, lots of times when I'm making it, I don't put sugar. I measured it out for your benefit to tell you what I will use instead would be stevia, the liquid stevia that I'm going to tell you about in another episode. Then you want to add 1/2 cup of raisins. If you don't like raisins, leave them out, that's fine. You get it all in there, and you got to do quite a bit of stirring. I mean, it takes a lot of stirring to get this mixed up. All right, who's going to write in and tell me the name of that oil that I used? It begins with the D. Here's another hint. It begins with a D-O, okay? D-O. All right, you guys know. Tell me what oil did I use yesterday, and you can win a free coupon for a Bird's Eye veggie made pasta meal. Get that stirred up really good, and I'm getting ready to make you so very happy. Stir it up and you work it really well. And when you get through, y'all just leave me alone for a minute because this is really good. You have the most wonderful dessert. Now you gotta know what you're eating here, especially if you didn't put the sugar. It's pretty daggone healthy. And what you can do for your loved one with dementia is take it, get you a spoonful of it, make a ball. I'm still eating that bite, it's very good. Make a ball, and now we've got a finger food. Line up 6 or 8 on a pan or on a plate for your loved one. They can pick it up very easily and eat it. You're gonna love this stuff. I'm gonna tell you, there's just nothing to it. That's as hard as it gets. And you've got a wonderful dessert. Woo, that's good. I will tell you what's hard about it is not eating it all. And if you know it's in the refrigerator, it will call your name in the middle of the night. This is some massively good stuff, but check it out. All right, so I have another coupon to give away to the person who can tell me what I said yesterday. My mama wanted to stick up her nose. Remember how I told you mama's nose was running all the time, and she said, Pookie, go get me 2 Watts, 2 somethings. I'm gonna stick them up my nose. You tell me what those 2 somethings were. And you're gonna win a coupon also. Now, if you're watching this in replay, don't assume I've given those prizes away. Somebody may not have gotten the right answer yet, so you go ahead and write in your answer. Maybe you will win. Well, that's the 2 things we're gonna cook today. The oven is still, well, it's still got 8 minutes counting down on that wonderful dish I've got made. And you know what? I forgot to get out of the refrigerator the completed thing. I'm gonna disappear for a minute. Don't leave me again. I'm thinking my preparedness is probably gonna keep me from landing a show on Food Network. What do you think? Well, anyway, I made these last night, and we will be having them for supper tonight. That's one of the good things about this show I do. I always know what we're having on Thursday night. So here we have the completed quiche. They're small, they're bite-sized, it's 2 bites maybe. They're easy to dip, because my mama's gonna dip them in ketchup, and they're easy to heat up. Why does my mama dip things in ketchup? When we have Alzheimer's, our taste buds change drastically. Well, your taste buds are gonna change as you age anyway. But with Alzheimer's, we get to the point that we taste bitter and sweet. And we crave bitter and sweet because that's what the tongue detects. So if you put, my mama puts ketchup on everything, she's getting both bitter and sweet all in one taste. It's pretty spectacular. So she'll just dip everything, or she'll eat spoonfuls of it, as I've told you before. Wonderful little quiche. All right, I'm getting low on time. All right, tell me for your prize the name of the oil I recommended for runny noses, and what my mama said she was going to stick up her nose to solve the runny nose issue. The first persons who write in with those answers, with one of those answers, will win, and I will mail you coupons. And I wanted to thank, I had to stop think where I was for a minute, thank Little Giant for being our sponsor. Little Giant Tax on Black Street. Call them. Their phone number is 325-1444, and they'll help you get those taxes going. Well, today is Thursday, and I've got tomorrow off. Yay. I get to sleep late, and I don't have to get up and put on makeup because I'm coming to see you folks. and I'm looking forward to that. I hope you have a good Thursday. I hope that you have a great weekend. I hope you've got something fun planned. Tonight I'm going to a play here in Rock Hill. Catfish Moon, is that what I'm saying? I think that's the name of it. Looking forward to doing something a little more relaxing. Have a great day. Keep your smiles on. More you keep your smiles on, the more your loved one's gonna keep their smiles on. And come back Monday to join me. We'll be talking what's going on in Mama's world Monday. It'll be Mama Monday. She's got some junk going on. We'll talk about it. Blessings and smiles on your caregiving journey. Happy eating. Tell me you don't like those peanut butter things. Oh, they're good. Bye-bye.